Okay, we're going to do the first fire up of the unit. Appears to boot up pretty quickly. I have an optional TPMS system connected, so you'll see some messages associated with that. And there's the display for it. It boots up very, very quickly. Oh, and I purchased an optional front camera. I already had a rear camera in the truck. So front camera is accessed through this. That gives a front camera view. Then you can go to the rear camera. So that's pretty slick. To find Apple CarPlay in this particular setup, you go to the menu button and you scroll over to Z-Link, which is the app that runs to give you Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. And in my case, I have an Apple phone, so it is connecting to the phone. And now you've got all the features of Apple CarPlay. So, for instance, if I want to bring up the Waze map, if you're into Waze, then you can do that. You've got music selection, and you have settings, which you can go through and customize your Apple CarPlay the way you would actually like it. There's the widgets page, which in this case is currently sitting on music. There's music and map split. And somewhere over here, you've got your various apps in Apple CarPlay. I don't have a lot loaded just yet, but there's a few. Looks like there's a sound equalizer. Okay, with some various setups for your speakers in your car. I have basic 4 speakers, so nothing fancy there. Very, very capable equalizer, it appears. Looks like you can save some profiles from that. Fader. Oh, it looks like you can customize it for drivers and passengers and such, which is kind of cool. And then various modes. And all the screens seem to be really responsive. There's their apps windows. I haven't really downloaded any apps as yet, but you can see the range that are already there. I also have a third camera, which I use for my trailer that I tow with this truck. And I've connected it up to the auxiliary in port, which is very slick. I can't show it now because the trailer isn't connected to the truck. It just comes up, assuming blank. Yeah, because there's nothing connected there. Oops. So what else we've got? Yeah, just some random apps if you're interested in that. Also like the fact it's got a hard volume control. Yeah, I guess the other functions here, there's a settings function, and it's got a bunch of options here. Setting up your, I guess, Wi-Fi network in the vehicle. If you set that up, in my case, the unit hasn't been connected to the cellular network, so I'll use my phone's data connection, and I could set up a hotspot on my phone and then have this connect to that hotspot, which is kind of cool. And Bluetooth connectivity, of course. Some common setups. I haven't played with a bunch of these as yet. And then sound, so various options for sound. Those I'll have to play with over time. display options. So set up for your reverse camera. Set up for your auxiliary camera. Oh, and this also seems to have the front camera set up as well. Some various system application settings. Something called colorful lights, which I saw in the manual, but no idea what that does. Don't really care. And then there's some system settings down below here. So overall, lots and lots of capability, and seems very, very quick and responsive. The cameras work pretty seamlessly from what I've seen. I'll have to try the trailer camera, but again, I have to move the truck in position to set that up. And I had mentioned as well, I'd set up a down below here something I'd purchased off of Amazon, which is a set of USB ports that connect into the unit above and fit nicely into the existing slots in the Toyota Tundra fascia here. So that's going to be handy. So that's a very quick tour of kind of a first look at the unit, and looking forward to playing with it and setting up some more.